Hey, what's going on, Jam fam? So today is going to be the new Brawl Talk. As always, I'm going to be doing my live reaction to it. So I'm going to be watching the Brawl Talk and just reacting to it. We know a couple things about this update. We know we're getting a new rank mode. Obviously, there's going to be new brawlers and there's going to be a couple season passes. I have already seen a couple of the skins on Twitter. They look like Middle Eastern, Egyptian type themes. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited to see what they got. But let's get into it. Let's check out the Brawl Talk and I'll see you guys after the cut. It's supposed to be like Prince of Persia. I get it. Because they're reversing time.
What's something everyone loves? Exactly, mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes?
First new brawler in this up.
Alright, so this is the new brawler. He's a mosquito, apparently.
Angelo is a sharpshooter, and the longer you hold the aim, the stronger the attacks get. Besides,
okay, so you gotta aim for a little while for it to work. Okay, that's an okay mechanic, I guess.
That Angelo can also hover over water like a mosquito.
With the super,
and he can go over water.
Part of the swamp, and it damages all the enemies inside.
And then he leaves down a healing and a damaging area. That's kind of cool. I like that super. It could definitely be useful, especially since he's a sniper. You can just drop it and just hang out in his healing zone.
Makes Angelo's own attack more powerful by adding poison to the arrows that deal damage.
Oh, and it poisons his arrows. Jeez. I like it. Pretty well designed brawler, I'd say. Very decent mechanics. Super pairs pretty well with his skills overall.
Melody is a mythic brawler and the second of the arriving in late
Colette and Simps are gonna rage here. They don't know what they're gonna do. Too many pretty girls in the game.
She's an assassin that has a long range attack that deals moderate damage.
But what makes her strong is that every time she hits a target, she gets a musical note around her.
Oh, wow.
These musical notes keep spinning around her and deal damage on contact.
She can have a...
So she gets like... In Mario Kart, you get the shells around you when you get triple shells, and if you bump into somebody, it hurts them. She gets that mechanic. I don't know how useful that's going to be, but it seems okay. I don't know. It's different, at least. It's not the same thing that we see all the time.
Once she charges her super, she gets 3 dashes that must be used during the same super activation.
And you can't
oh wow, she gets triple dash? That's kind of cool.
Charge your super unless you use all 3 dashes first.
The idea is pretty much to get your musical notes around you and then dash onto the enemy. 6 new hypercharges for...
Cordelius. He now slows whoever is in the shadow realm with him.
But
oh god, why does he need one? That's crazy. Why does Cordelius need his hypercharge right away?
Can keep using his super while his hypercharge is active.
El Primo now has a bigger area of impact and drags people towards him.
Oh my god, El Primo's got bigger.
Instead of pushing them away.
Belle's super now homes in on her target.
Sprout's walls now deal damage if you get too close.
Ooh, that's a good one for Sprout. I like that.
And Bibi's bubble gun now splits into 2 if it hits a target.
And the...
Ooh, BBs sound fun. That's cool. So out of these, I think Primo's will be useful because it's bigger and it sucks people to him. Sprout will actually have use for his super for once. BB's will be decent. I'm sure Cordelius's will be fine. I don't know about the Belle's homing. Could work all right. Could not help. And then as far as Buzz, you get to spam supers.
Hypercharge Unleashed event is back, but now it's only in Showdown. And both your super and Hypercharge will charge faster.
Wait. The Hypercharge event is going to be in Showdown? That sucks. Come on, man. I hate Showdown. I don't want to play Showdown. Come on.
Coming March.
All right, so we got a couple of skins here. So we got... This looks like Shelly, Dynamite, Edgar. This is... Is this Surge? It's either Surge or Stu, and then that's Chuck. Edgar skin looks cool. Shelly looks decent. Yeah, decent skins. Yo, this is such a cool skin. The bear with the sunglasses, man. That's fire. Ooh, these all look good. So we already know about Sith. So Chester's getting one. Is this Janet? I don't know who these guys are. These are like crazy. Hold on.
The Rock skins, which will be the Norse-inspired theme of the
season.
Oh,
Buzz. Oh, that's a nasty Buzz skin. Oh my god, I love that skin. That is nasty.
Fenrir Buzz from maintaining order the pool, now spreading chaos at Star Park.
He's also the Brawl Pass skin with 2 colors.
Oh, that sucks that he's paywalled for a year. Come on, dude. Everyone can't get this skin. That sucks, dude. It's such a good skin. I like it. No. No, why Poop Spike? Why? Why did they do this?
In this update, we are also releasing a new solo mode called Trophy Escape.
It's 10 players against each other.
New mode. Uh-oh.
Once 5 players are eliminated, portals will be activated in the map, and you'll be able
Oh, it's like an extraction mode? Yo, this is dope.
to escape from the battle with whatever number of trophies you have with you.
But this portal doesn't work immediately. It activates as soon as you step in, but you have to wait a bit until you get teleported.
And then players can jump on you when you're trying to extract. And it probably gives you a it should give you a notification that someone's trying to extract.
If nobody gets extracted until the time runs out, then everybody loses. So make sure you get to that.
Oh, and you can't just wait it out. There's no teaming because if everyone is still there, when the timer runs out, you all lose. So you can't team really. You can still team. I'm sure people will figure out how to, but yeah, you gotta do it like in a fast manner, I guess.
Power League is dead.
And Ranked is alive!
Ranked is the new competitive mode.
All right, so this is the new ranked mode. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they cooked up for this. I was skeptical about this because they said there's going to be modifiers, and that just sounds weird for a ranked mode, but let's see what they got.
For starters, you can only select brawlers with power level 9 or above, so it should already help with a lot of the bad randoms.
Now, from bronze to gold, the matches will be a best of 1 and no banning phase.
Okay, so you can only select brawlers level 9 and up. That does suck for newer players, but hopefully they move like the threshold, so you can't go in with just one brawler. Maybe you need to have a couple different brawlers leveled up to 9. That would be a good idea for that.
Now, from bronze to gold, the matches will be a best of 1 and no banning phase. Pretty much like
Best of 1 is cool though. I do like that because one of my big issues with Power League is how every round is at least 2 games, could be 3 or 4. And it's just super time consuming. So making it just a best of 1, run through one game, I think that's a little bit better in my opinion, but
From Diamond to Masters, we go back to the format you are used to. Best of 3 with the ban phase.
you can
so then it just goes to, then when you get to Diamond or up, then it goes back to bans. Okay.
only upgrade to diamond if you have at least 12 brawlers with power level 9 or above.
And speaking
Oh, you gotta have 12 brawlers leveled up for Diamond and up. Okay, so they did think of that problem.
We have removed the solo and team queues, so now you can play solo, as a duo, or in a team of 3.
That is nice too that you can play as a duo, because I think one of the problems for like Team Power League, at least for me, is like I could get one person to do it, but having 2 people sometimes is a difficult find. So I think that's pretty cool.
With the new ranked, there will be a quite impactful change to the gameplay. We are also adding modifiers.
I know. The first reaction is, but this is a competitive mode!
Correct. So the only modifiers we'll have on ranked are the ones which affect both teams equally.
So it's up to you to adapt your strategy to
The modifiers we'll have are
Quickfire. When an attack hits the target, you reload an ammo.
Time Detonation, progressively destroys the environment.
Big Friend.
So that immediately makes throwers not viable in that type of mode. Just throwing that out there.
All brawlers have their elf points equal to the highest HP brawler in the team.
Part
So that's gonna promote tank play at least, I guess.
And Sick Bits. All brawlers are immune to all forms of crowd control, such as slow
And that just makes some brawlers unviable, like Bo, Frank. Not that Frank's good, but Buzz,
and stun.
So it's up to you to adapt your strategy to whatever modifier and map that
I just don't understand why you feel like you need to put a modifier in a ranked mode, especially like in the later rounds. Like obviously I don't make it to like anything above gold or diamond. I think diamond's the highest I've ever been. But it doesn't make sense to add a modifier into a ranked mode. It's just I want to understand the logic behind it. That's all.
we all had the same reaction we are having now. But we ask you to trust us with this change. It should be more fun and make the game mode fresher for longer.
So I'm going to have to listen to what pros say about it when they get up high, because I don't play a ton of ranked to begin with. Like I'm not a big Power League grinder. I haven't grinded for a Power League skin in forever. But my initial thoughts is why? Like, and how is this going to make it better? I don't understand. Like there's going to be certain modifiers that just make some players unviable. So like, I don't know. I think like the crowd control one is going to make Piper's first gadget, the knockback one, unusable because it's not going to slow people, and it might not even knock them back. I don't know for sure, but because knockback is technically a form of crowd control. So I don't know. It doesn't seem like it makes the game better, in my opinion.
The report button has finally been upgraded and it's ready to take action on toxic players.
Every player will have a reputation meter, and if you get
Oh no. This isn't a good idea at all, because what's going to happen is when you play bad, people are going to report you and affect your your reputation. And then when people queue up with you and see you have a bad reputation, they're going to think that you're toxic when really it's just angry kids.
When reporting, you have 3 options: griefing, cheating, and just bad randoms.
There's also an explanation
No one's going to pick the bad random option, you dummies. They're going to pick grief or cheating.
of what each of these options mean.
And you only have 10 reports a day. This is to prevent players from over-reporting.
At least they made it so that you have to pick and choose. You know, now you can't just report everybody you don't like. I mean, I guess that's okay. All right, so that's about it. So my thoughts in general. 2 brawlers, those look really good. I'm a fan of both of them. I think I'm more interested in the Willow pair one. I forgot what they said his name was. The Mosquito guy. I think he's a little bit more interesting than the one that reminded me of Colette. As far as ranked goes, I'm very skeptical about it. I do like the changes they made, but I'm not a big fan of the modifiers. And then like we got a bunch of like skins and stuff and frames and all that. So I think those are all pretty cool cosmetics. So, but remember, this is just my initial reaction to Brawl Talk. I'll do a more in-depth version of it in my W's and L's video. So make sure you stay tuned for that. That'll be out tomorrow or the next day. In the meantime, let me know what you thought about Brawl Talk down in the comments. But that's going to do it for this one. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.